Welcome back to the Ellie Martin podcast. We have,
Carter Arnold.
and it's episode 4 of the Ellie Martin experience here. And Ellie, what is your update for the fans?
Well, we still have the hats that people didn't buy, 50% off still, and that's about it.
That's about it.
That's about it.
Okay, cool.
What kind of stuff can you get?
Hats.
You didn't bring your sponsor's hat.
I didn't bring my sponsor's hat, sorry guys, but y'all can still get some.
Yeah, what's the website?
The website is you can get it at West to East Revisions.
Hand off here. Okay, we'll get into the questions here. That's a good one. If you could time travel to any period in history, where would you go and what would you do?
Future or past?
Either way.
I think I'll go to the future.
Where in the future?
We're in the future.
What are we thinking? Going to Mars?
I'm thinking about 20 years from now.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Why is that?
I love to see our world where we actually have like flying cars and like I would love to like see our world with flying cars and stuff. I think that would be just so cool.
I'm gonna have to say probably the 80s.
The 80s?
I'm gonna go with the fashion and the music. I feel like I was born in the wrong decade with my music taste personally. I hear that. Older music. It was before my time.
Yeah.
And I've seen some of my grandparents closing their closet. I think it's pretty cool, personally.
So the 80s. I don't know for me. That's a tough question. I mean, you could go back to like when Jesus was around. I mean, that would be interesting. I think that's what I'm going with. Just walk with the disciples for a little bit.
The year zero?
The year zero. Or -1, -5, somewhere in there. If you could have any superpower for a day, what would it be and how would you use it?
That's a tough one, Langston. That's a tough one.
We only ask tough questions on the Ellie Martin podcast.
I think I'll go with flying.
Like moon turtles.
Flying. Yeah, I think I'll go with flying. That would be cool.
I think I would go with mind reading.
Mind reading.
You could answer so many people's questions before they even ask. You never have to wonder, what your friend is thinking when you can't understand what they're saying. If you get married one day, that's going to be a huge one.
Yeah.
When you don't know what your wife is thinking, and neither does she. When the teacher is asking a question in the class, you know it already before anybody else. I think it would just it really help you out. It would save a lot of time.
I would agree with that. I mean, I think for me, I think time travel would be a cool one. You can go back in time, go back to your best
crossing
memories.
Up the questions there.
A little bit, but that's just a insane superpower though. Time travel. You can go back to your best memories. You can go to the future. You can skip some parts.
Agree.
Yeah. Skip some tests. Skip some essays.
Skip when they're already written and done.
Or you can skip to the future.
You could definitely skip to the future.
Get back
Ooh, that's a thought.
Write down your questions, and then you might most likely get a.
That's a good point.
That's big time, yeah.
Or skip to like the future. Go to where everyone, the teachers, like grading all your stuff, and then wait until go to the time where like all your questions are like graded. and then see, and then write down what you didn't get and what you did get. Just make it A. You're a student with the ability to time travel.
Yeah.
You could go back to like before the cars were ever invented and say like, hey, listen, I have this great idea. It's going to make you a ton of money.
Make a ton of money time traveling.
Yeah.
That's a good business idea.
Yeah. We'll get right on that.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the next investment that the Ellie Martin podcast is going to make, I think. Next question here from the Chat GPT. What is the weirdest nickname you've ever been given? That can be said on this podcast.
I got a lot. I got quite a few that my brothers have called me. Quite a few.
What's the best one, Ellie?
Quite a few. I'm going through most of them, so this is going to take a while. I think Carter should answer first.
Okay. I'd say probably what some people in my family still call me. They call me Roo. ROO.
What's the reason?
I'm not really sure. Like when I was younger, I think my granddad came up with it. It's kind of like a play on words with kangaroo, and they would call me Carteroo, and so then they just shortened it to Roo, and there's no more of my name. So then they just call me Roo, and like all of a sudden, they would call me that. Playing sports at the field, and so all my teammates' parents start calling me that. Next thing I know, everyone who's a generation older than me is calling me this nickname. And so...
But you do not look like a Roo.
None of my friends call me that.
You look more like a Carter.
Yeah, just my parents and family and friends' parents.
You look more like a Carter than a Roo.
I appreciate that.
No worries. I would never call you Roo.
Okay, you can do it once, but don't do it twice.
I would never call you.
Okay, good. Even better.
Yeah. Unless if I accidentally. Or my brothers pays me $100 to do it, then I might.
Yeah.
Understood.
Yeah. I think Fire Tiger would be the
best one.
I think that would be the most interesting one.
Why is that? What did you
like?
The
name Fire. I don't like it. Yeah. Still, I still think it's a weird name.
Say Fire Tiger?
Yeah, so the reason why, here's the reason why they used to call me Fire Tiger. When I was like 8 when I was like 10 or younger, they would call me it because I used to get so mad whenever they called me it. And no matter that, I also, when I get mad, I tend to pinch and I tend to scratch. But this is when I was like younger, so you don't have to worry.
So don't call her that, or she
don't call her Fire Tiger.
I don't really care now that much about my nicknames.
Who came up with that nickname?
Who did? Was it Alan or you? I think it was my older brother Alan. I think he started that. It's really only Alan Langston that called me it when I was younger, but once in a while my channel will. But that was when they really don't call me that anymore.
Gotcha. Yep. Does Langston have a nickname?
Langston, his nicknames, well, I know Lamb Chop is one.
Yep.
And I know Lang is one. Lang's a very popular one.
It is a popular one.
Yes. So I know. If y'all know Zachary Capello, he calls Langston Stun. Yeah. So that is another nickname.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you got Lamb Chop, Stun, Lang, Clank. There's a lot of good nicknames there. I mean, the Lamb Chop one's obviously the best, but it's not as good as Fire Tiger.
I agree.
I mean, Ruse, it's decent. He does look kind
around a while.
He looks like a kangaroo, so I get it. But
hops.
He's got some white boy bunnies. So I mean, it's a good nickname. But Lamb Chop trumps them all, I think.
I would agree.
I think so too.
Yeah, okay, I appreciate that. Okay. Let's see here. Ellie's phone is being a goober. What's the most unusual pet you've ever wanted to own?
Carly's gonna answer this first.
Not gonna lie, my dream pet is a weasel named Scooter. I don't know why. I've just always had a fascination with weasels. Or a raccoon. I would love a pet raccoon.
Guys, I know Carter a little bit, but I guess there are some things that I do not know about him.
You know, I like raccoons.
I did not know that he likes some stuff that he's doing right now.
I'm also a big fan of Scrat from Ice Age. If I could have a pet squirrel, I would.
Okay. So I have never watched that movie, but
You never watched it, or you never liked it?
I never watched it, but I have seen stuff on YouTube about it, so I kind of know what you're talking about.
All right. Well, for your homework, and everybody who hasn't seen that movie, your homework, you have to watch Ice Age. If you're bored enough, go watch all of them.
If it's free,
Disney Plus. There you go.
and we don't have Disney Plus. YouTube TV.
Ellie, you've got a lot of money. You're all.
I do not have a lot of money.
Well,
Langston.
once the profits kick in from podcasts, buy yourself a Disney Plus subscription and go watch Ice Age.
Okay. What's the next question, Langston?
You have to answer, Ellie. You have to answer.
Oh, yes, I do have to answer.
Stuck in the question.
Would your pet by chance be a fire tiger?
Oh, would it be a fire tiger? Would it be a
No.
tiger?
No.
Panda?
That would be an interesting one.
Yeah.
Unlike Carter, I don't think of animals that I don't own. But right now I would say probably an eagle.
Wow.
I think that would be cool.
Huh.
I
Would
think
you,
that
keep it in your room?
no.
Where would you keep it?
I think I would keep it at my grandfather's.
Why there?
And like a big I guess zoo, not zoo, but like a
Some kind of like enclosed thing so it can't fly away?
Yes.
Do you think PETA would get mad?
Peto is not the name.
PETA is what I said.
PETA is not the name. I would give it.
No. Have you ever heard of PETA?
No.
Okay. They get mad about keeping bald eagles in enclosed areas.
Okay, if I get in trouble with that, I would go with hamster.
Hamster. Like Hampton?
Simple. I like it. What'd you name it?
I would name it.
Name it Hampton.
Hampton would be a good one.
Yeah.
I think I would name it Hampton.
the
Hampton
hamster.
After Hampton.
Yeah, Hampton after Hampton.
I like it. Shout out Hamp.
Good, shout out.
Yes, shout out Hamp.
I feel like Langston would be the guy to own a ferret.
A ferret? I mean, I was close to getting one a long time ago. I was very close. I used to look at them in the pet store all the time. But I feel like I would go big or go home. I mean, I think a hippopotamus. That would be a good pet to have. Like, you could ride that thing around. It would eat anybody you didn't like. I mean, what more could you want than a hippopotamus?
They're actually like one of the most dangerous animals.
Oh, they are. I think they're the most dangerous animal. They kill more people than any other animal, I'm pretty sure.
You know what the Greek, or you know what hippopotamus means in Greek?
What?
Horse of the water.
Wow.
He wants a water horse.
I want a water horse.
How cool is that?
I guess that makes sense. They're big. They don't look like a horse, but they're big like a horse.
Yeah.
And they're kind of fast. They're really fast.
They are.
They are
They're
They're surprisingly fast for how
Fat they are.
fat they are.
I feel like I read something when I was younger. They can run like 40 miles an hour or something.
Yeah.
How fast can a cheetah run?
75.
I think, 70s,
75.
something like that.
That is
How fast can you run?
surprisingly fast.
That's the question.
How fast can you run, Carter?
I've always wanted to do like that episode of The Office and go out where they have like a little speedometer thing and just sprint and see.
I have a feeling you would be very fast.
How fast do you think, Ellie? Let's have an estimation.
Was it good? Like
Over under 100 miles per hour.
I think under.
I appreciate you thinking about it personally.
I would think like maybe 10. Is that good?
Can confirm I've hit above 10 on a treadmill before, yes.
Okay, so 10 is not good.
I'd say on a good day we could go between 15 and 20.
Okay, so
I'm not sure how long I'd be able to do it, and I'd probably be out 2 hamstrings after it. I think we could do it.
20, okay, I'll go with 12.
Okay. Got it.
She has no confidence in you.
Got it.
I'll
Are
go
you
with
calling him fat, Ellie?
You get 25 likes on this episode, and I will go find a speedometer and send you a video of my speed.
okay.
Deal?
We can
Deal.
We can do an
Deal.
Ellie Carter race.
Really
No,
can do this.
that would not go well because I am not fast.
We can do a push-up competition.
That will go better.
That would go better.
If you ever, just to tell y'all, I have beaten Miller in a push-up contest by 10. By 10. 40 against 30.
You're embarrassed enough.
Dang.
You're
Yeah.
embarrassed enough.
So
Miller,
If
if
you
you're
think-
listening, get in the gym.
if you want to do push-up contest, you might want to make sure you didn't do more than 40.
Okay. I'll do that. We'll work on it. Might have to give me a week to train first. And then we'll see. That one's going to cost you 50 likes, though.
50
That's a lot of
likes.
likes, Ellie.
I think I can manage that.
You think you can manage?
I think I can manage that.
Okay.
I got a lot of
You
friends.
got Chris.
I
You
got
Chris.
a lot of friends. I am friends with the campus pastor. I'm friends with the college pastor. So I think I'm pretty set.
All right. We'll see. And Langston's got to do it with us, too.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure he would beat me. He didn't definitely do a lot more push-up than me, I
Yeah.
think.
I highly doubt it, to be honest. I highly doubt it.
Hey, so what's your hippopotamus named?
My hippopotamus name. Oh, Shaq.
Shaq.
I feel like they look a lot like Shaq. So I mean, I feel like they'd be a fast version of Shaq. It's kind of
hurt his feelings if he's watching.
I mean, they're just dogs, though. The most dangerous animal on earth. I think that's a compliment. Besides them being fat, but Shaq was kind of fat too.
Fair.
So
Fair.
yeah,
I'd be fat too if I had that much money.
yeah. I mean, and you were just good anyway.
Yeah.
He could just eat whatever he wanted and drop 30 and 15 a game. So I mean, he was a fatty, but he was a dog at the same time. You're moving on to the next question here, Ellie. If you could have dinner with anyone dead or alive, we asked this on the first podcast or second podcast. Who would it be?
You're gonna have to go first. I'm still thinking.
Did I say C.S. Lewis last time?
You did.
I did
I think
see.
we should change it up.
I think I'm going to change it up. I think I'm going to go with C. If I didn't pronounce the name right, I will say it.
Try your best. Like facetious.
Yeah, he tried, but Langston did make me try to spell facetious. The second episode.
Third.
Did you get it right?
Third episode.
We got a little worried because you started with FUC.
You asked me facetious, not that other word. And it's point, guys.
It's boring.
It's point Wayne.
Yeah.
And very loud.
It is.
I think
Who would you say?
Gertrude Chandler Warner? Is that how you say it?
Good True Channel winner?
I guess so.
I don't know who you're talking about, but
Anyone who like basketball children, y'all will know
the
this.
author.
Y'all will know this author.
The author? Okay. The author of the
Can't say I've ever read those.
Basketball children, you have never you are missing out.
Not gonna lie, when I was in elementary school, all I read was like sports books. I just ignored all the other ones. I couldn't pay attention long enough to read them.
I feel like you were the type of guys when you were little, that wasn't a 100% fan of reading.
That was true then, and it's true now.
Yes.
I like to read the Bible.
Okay, that is good.
That's about it.
That is very good that you like to read the Bible, but you're definitely not missing out on books on the other parts.
I'll get there one day.
Yeah.
I'll get there one day.
I'll pay you $2 to read one.
$2 to read a book?
Yes.
Deal.
Deal?
Yep.
And I have to pick the book.
Oh, I don't know about that. I was going to pick like Cat in the Hat or something.
Nope. I have to pick it. And it's so $2 to read a book, but it has to be a chapter book. It has to be at least ages with at least 3rd grade level.
Does the book of Philippians count?
And it can't be in the Bible.
So Ellie, I have a question real quick.
So I have to pick it. So if you wanted me to go up in $2.50, I can't make it $2.50.
It's a lot of money we're talking. I'll have to think on that one. I'll give you an answer later.
I'll give you
Before Carter answers here, you said 3rd grade reading level. So are you saying that Carter has a 3rd grade reading level?
That's what I'm hearing.
No. Well, I'm saying that I know that he doesn't love reading. So I'm picking at least 3rd grade that he should probably read in like 30 minutes.
At least 3rd grade, that's fair.
So it has to be a chapter book. Okay. So that's what I'm saying. It has to be something that you actually have to at least take 30 minutes to read.
Okay. Yeah. We'll have to settle that one after this.
Yeah.
As far as who I'd have dinner with, I'm going to go with 2. One fictional character and one unreal person. Okay. Fictional character, I'm going Steve Rogers, also known as Captain America.
I like that.
He's my favorite superhero. The dude is jacked. He's a great leader.
Yeah.
I mean, what else would you want to hear from? He's got to work on his jokes a little bit. He's not the funniest guy out there, but as far as just stand-up guys willing to lay your body on the line for your team, the dude's an animal. Like he's your team player. He's your team captain, literally.
Yeah.
As far as you can ask something.
Yes. Is he a Christian?
Is he a Christian? Well, he displays
Christian leader attributes.
The leadership of one. I don't know that his character necessarily talks about it a lot.
Okay, so you're saying that he might go to church, but most likely not, since he might be very, very busy with movies and stuff.
Well, he is blessed by God, technically.
So that is good.
Yes,
that is good.
He is Captain America, and that's where the phrase "God bless America" came from. So
that's good.
I mean, he's blessed by God, so I would say there's a good chance that he might have had a divine encounter.
I'll take that.
Yeah.
I'm glad you'll take that.
As far as real person, though, I'm going to go Eugene Peterson. He's one of my favorite Christian authors and commentators of all time. So
I like that. For me, I mean, one that's actually somewhat possible would be Nathan Finocchio.
Interesting.
He seems like a really interesting guy to spend
a little
an hour or two with. Yeah, shout out.
His reels crack me up every time, man.
The bucket hat is just it's next level.
It's iconic.
But as far as someone who's not as possible, I think David would be an interesting one.
Yeah, I would
David
say that's
would be really
pretty impossible.
Yeah, it's a little. I mean, not. But right here it is. One day not, but that would be
once y'all invent time travel, like you said.
Once we invent time travel.
Yeah.
Continuing. We might have an interruption in a minute, but that's okay. We have a lot of fans here, Ellie. If you could create your own reality TV show, what would it be about?
That's a hard one.
It is tough.
I really don't know.
Moon turtles?
What is moon turtle?
You've never heard of a moon
You
turtle?
never
I have
heard
no
of
idea what
that?
a moon
Let
turtle
me
is.
explain. Hand the mic over, really.
No.
Hand the mic over.
No.
Let me explain moon
No.
turtles. All the fans know about moon turtles.
I'm
Except
about to be the first person ever to get kicked off mid-show.
Hold up.
We're about to see that fire tiger
Oh.
come out.
Okay, I'll let you.
Okay.
But I'll pay you $5 to say you don't believe them.
Don't believe in moon turtles?
Yeah,
I just feel like they're so real.
I mean, I don't-
$5.
I just don't know what they
$5.
are.
$5 to say no, even if you do find out. You say no right away.
I think I'm a little too scared to say anything because you might pinch me.
I will try to tackle you if you say yes.
Uh-oh. I want to hear what they are first.
Okay.
Let me explain.
Don't forget the $5 if you don't.
You
end
throw
up saying
around
no.
big numbers, Ellie. I don't know if I can
Ellie-
handle that much
No.
money.
Excuse me. Excuse that awful noise. So moon turtles. Moon turtles live on the moon. They're turtles on the moon. They were dropped off on the moon in 1973 when we went on a space mission and dropped them
And
off.
that is false.
Ellie thinks it's false. Everyone else I know thinks it's true. There's actually artistic paintings of them drawn by me. And I've seen them many times. Brady Reeder's seen them many times. Miller's seen them many times. Confirmed sightings by many verifiable individuals. Credible would be a better word, I guess. But yeah, moon turtles. Turtles that live on the moon.
I'm sold.
Thank you. Thank
Sold.
you.
That
See,
definitely happened.
He
Ellie.
didn't go for the bag. He went for the truth.
That's true.
You might get tackled in about 15 minutes.
Uh-oh.
And you're
If
not
y'all don't
going to
hear
get.
from me for a while, it's because I believe in moon turtles.
Yes. You might not be on the channel for a little while.
Uh-oh. Get kicked off the channel midway through.
Yep.
However, I do have an answer to your reality TV show question.
What is that?
I think what I would do, so I would find this just big house,
Mhm.
and I would put 10 people in it, maybe there, throw in a Navy SEAL in there, throw in a, true crime detective,
Yeah.
you got to throw in an actor, put pretty boy in there, maybe a little unintelligent.
Yeah.
Throw in a stay-at-home mom, that's always in there. Just a whole random group of people, and tell them beforehand, there's clues spread out all over the house. It's kind of like a real life escape room.
Yeah.
Like you've got to find the clues that will lead you ultimately to the key to the door to get out.
Mm.
But in reality, you don't hide a single clue. You just leave the door unlocked and see how long it takes them to get out. So it could be
awesome.
It could be a 5-second show, or that thing could last for days, and they just feel like they're stuck in there.
That is actually awesome.
I think it'd be
I think they would all be
hilarious.
stuck.
I would honestly just start looking around for clues. I don't know what would happen.
That actually needs to happen.
Yeah, until the mailman comes up and knocks on the door and they just open it or something. Like I think it might work.
That would honestly work. I think we need to have an Ellie Martin reality show.
We should do it.
Is that next? Is that the next?
You get
Well, we
Holland
have
Homes to
enough
sponsor you,
people.
get your own house.
We have enough people. We could just buy my house to be that.
Could do that.
Or
However-
your apartment.
However, we can't have anybody who's watched the show do it though,
That's true.
because then they would know.
The idea.
That's a little tough because we don't know who will have watched the show.
It's tough, but we just have to ask random people to go do it.
Oh, I know.
Uh-oh.
Have your family watched it?
Not yet, but I'm sure they will.
We did get your family on it and tell them not to watch it. Make sure not to watch it right now.
I'll kidnap my family real quick. I'm going home for Easter this weekend, so I'll bring them back without them knowing.
You don't have to do that, but you do have to make sure they don't watch the video.
It would be funny. Yeah.
They don't watch any other podcast.
Okay. we'll see what-
Just not podcast episode 5.
They really want to watch it though. Like they're big fans.
Oh, nice, great. have fun.
So you might have to find other people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Probably that I have a lot of people that I know and they have families. So
That's a good thing to have.
there we go.
So that is good thing, yet bad thing also.
There's our answer.
That's a lot of people that I don't know who that's hard to do random people.
Yeah. So what's your answer? What kind of reality TV show are we having?
I think it'd be a mystery. I love mystery books.
Interesting.
Monster Children, the children's mystery book.
Yeah. So you just have some kind of TV show that films basically what's going on in the book?
No. I think I would just do I think I would do the I know. I got a series of mystery books that I like that I haven't read in like 2 years, but I still love. Called Happy Holsters. And I think mine would be a movie based off one of those books.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, we just talked about it. It'd be Finding Moon Turtles. It'd be kind of like Finding Bigfoot, but Finding Moon Turtles. And you never run out of episodes either. Yeah. So, I mean, it's a perfect business idea because you can have as many seasons as you want. But yeah, I mean, it'd be Finding Moon Turtles. I know Ellie would watch. So, it's always a plus. We'd have one viewer, without a doubt.
Yeah, I will have more than one viewer. Don't forget Brady Outlaw, Brady Reader, Miller Wilson, Tucker Wilson. See,
throwing out all the shout outs.
Yeah, a lot of people. Maybe Carter Arnold.
I'd watch. I'd watch for sure.
Yeah.
If I say your name wrong, sorry.
Just call him Rue. I guess we probably better wrap it up since we have a lot of people in the door. But we'll go one more question here. If you could have a lifetime supply of one snack or food item, what would it be? We're ending big. We're ending big here.
Done deal. Black Forest Juicy Burst gummies, mixed fruit.
That's specific.
Oh,
that
absolutely.
Is very
have you ever had them?
I have no clue.
I have no clue.
Gummies that are they're like fruits. They're shaped and colored
gummies.
Yeah.
You bite into them and it's got like the liquid stuff in there.
Really?
You ever had those?
It's like Gushers but fruit gummies?
Yes, but better.
What?
I'm telling you.
Okay, you gotta write down that after this podcast, and you're going to give me the written paper, and I'm going to go and buy one.
I absolutely. We'll drop a comment after it. Black Forest Juicy Burst gummies.
Black Forest
Sponsor
Juicy.
us, please.
It sounds
Go pause the video. Place your Walmart order right now. You will not regret it. I promise.
That sounds very yummy.
Yeah, it comes in a box of 40, $8-ish. Usually lasts me 1 to 2 days until I'm getting the next box.
1 to 2 days. Do you eat like 20 packs a day or what?
Sometimes 3. Sometimes 3 days.
3. Okay, that's not much. Okay,
Yeah.
I
I love gummies. Anything gummies, that's my weakness for sure.
Yeah, I found that out. That is why on your birthday I gave you gummies.
That's true. Ellie did give me gummies for my birthday.
And that's why. Because I know that you love gummies,
True.
Carter.
What's your answer?
My answer,
I think I know it. Can I guess?
I think it might, yes.
Beef jerky.
Beef jerky. That's a good one, but I've eaten beef jerky. Beef jerky gets tiring very quickly. I think I'll go with
A little shark gummies since you like sharks.
I do not like sharks. You know that, Carter.
It's a flashback to the first episode.
How about this? I will eat. I think I would. I know. I do like gummies too. So I would do gummies so shaped as frogs.
Gummies shaped as frogs. Interesting.
Yeah, I think you get what I mean.
I don't quite know what you're talking about.
Since I think you do. No, You do know, Carter.
Gummy frogs. Interesting.
Gummy frogs. Because you're afraid of frogs?
That may or may not be true.
Is that a conspiracy theory?
It is a bold theory.
In bold theory, I'm pretty sure going through walking through the forest and walking through the forest and you also then scream and then I'm like frozen, feel like you thought you saw a snake. Ask Langston, and there you go saying that you're afraid of frogs.
Is that the time we went disc golfing?
Yes, that is the time we went
I
disc
forgot
golfing.
about that.
And you screamed and you acted so much like you were afraid of something that I thought you saw a snake.
You want to see me hit 20 miles per hour on that speedometer? Chase me with a frog.
That
Don't actually though. You'll see my fire tiger come out.
I don't want to see your fire tiger because you're like twice as tall as me. Close.
Yeah, frogs are something else, but
You're like 2 feet as tall. You're 2 feet taller than me, so
you'd have gummy frogs.
I think I would have gummy frogs. I do
Just
like
to
gummy.
scare me. Wow.
Just to scare you. But if you actually want me to tell you what I really want, Jolly Ranchers.
Jolly Ranchers. That's a good one.
That's a good one. That's a good one. I mean, I think this has been a crazy podcast because Ellie's called Carter fat, has said he can't read, and he's scared of frogs. So it's been a great episode already. Me personally, I'm thinking of fishing snacks here. I would go Airheads. I think an unlimited supply of Airheads would be very nice.
Certain kind?
Anything but orange. Orange flavored candies and me don't get along. I'm not a big fan.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of orange flavored stuff either.
Orange is great.
Orange itself is yummy, but orange flavor candy is absolutely disgusting.
That's a bold take, Ellie.
Is it bold though?
I'm entirely opposite.
Really?
I will not eat oranges. They're gross. But orange flavored stuff, orange juice, love it.
I mean, I agree with orange juice, but orange flavored candy is the worst.
Lemon's
way better.
Superior flavor.
Yes.
Lemon is the best flavor.
Yes.
Absolutely. And then it goes lemon,
Strawberry.
blue raspberry.
Blue raspberry.
Blue raspberry
I think blue raspberry is about my favorite. Lemon and lime, or I think blue raspberry is like my third favorite. Like lemon and then lime, and this equals candy. So this is equaling candy. It'd be lemon and then lime and then blue raspberry.
I like that top three. I'm good with that.
It's a good top three. It's a good top three. We did it again. That's a good top three, though. Well, I would say we probably should wrap this up before someone busts down the door.
Fans are trying to get in on it.
The fans, they were watching us earlier. They were wondering about what we were talking about. They'll get to find out, though, in about 2 weeks. But anything you would like to say to the fans before we leave?
Yes. Subscribe, like, and hit the bell.
Hit the bell. You heard her.
Hit the bell. Definitely hit the bell. But most of all, like and subscribe.
What about Cooper?
And shout out to West East Revisions.
Yeah.
That author.
Go get your hats that I didn't get yet.
He's working on it.
Carter is working on it.
I'll work on it.
He's working on it. He loves he loves wearing hats because I see him with hats a lot.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, that's about all we got. So
Perfect.
yeah, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you all for having me.
It was a great podcast. Boom. That's the best one yet, Ellie. That's the best one yet.
That is definitely the best part.
Perfect.
Great.